Hello viewers, my name is James Bond and I am a loyalist. A loyalist is someone who's loyal, unlike the Patriots. The Patriots don't believe, in the British laws. We put up maybe a couple like the Stamp Act, the Sugar Act, the Township Duties. It all applied a little bit more money to some things like your local goods. But the Patriots didn't believe in that. They didn't think it was right. So they decided to start, kicking us in the streets. Start abusing us, start throwing us like, so they'd just mob us, On July 4th, 1776, they declared independence. They wanted to be their own little country. During that they would attack us. It was the persecution of the loyalists, basically. They'd just run us over in the streets. They'd steal our furniture, our food, our crops, everything. Anything that draw us out of the country until the British government said, oh yeah, have your own country. Yeah, whatever. And the British government said, yeah, okay, have it. Whatever, we just don't want to fight. So, next thing you know, if we decided to stay there, they would just abuse us. Whoa. So, we were pretty much drawn out of the country, and that is why I am angry. Is it on? Hello? Is it? Is it on? Oh, it is. Oh, I am mad. Okay. Okay. The British government, pretty much gave up our country. They're just like, yeah, let them have it. So basically, my family and I decided that we're not going to allow ourselves to get kicked in the streets on the way to the store. And we moved to Quebec, Canada. No one lives in Canada. They don't even have a mall there. So in Quebec, you're going there, and also we realized we don't know their language. This is hard. And now, first of all, I had a Nutella-ria over there. Yeah, we gave the finest foods with Nutella in it. But I had to abandon my shop so I can move and not get bombarded in the streets. And I tried, making a new Nutella-ria to support my family. Shut up, baby. Okay, what I was talking about. So I started my Nutella-ria over in Quebec, to get my family working. Maybe we could buy a house instead of living under a little campany or whatever you call it, a tree things. No one knew what Nutella was. No one spoke our language. I couldn't sell anything, so we were screwed. And it was hard anyway. We didn't have anything to make a fire. We were starving. Little Jimmy died. Little Jimmy died. It was hard, okay? We didn't have a home. We died of starvation. Little Jimmy died. Little Jimmy died. Oh. Last night's dinner. Life is pretty good here in Quebec now. We kind of, got used to their language. We don't really know it yet. They just know we're those weird English people. Nutella-ria is going pretty well. They like it. We're making some money. We upgraded from a canopy of trees to a wooden molding shack. It's okay. My wife was pretty hurt the other day because of Jimmy. Jimmy. Give me a second. He's a good boy. We found him in the hole. It's okay. But that just comes to show that Quebec's not always a good place. 8-year-old boys may die of starvation if your family isn't supported well. So that's when, earlier, we started to petition. We sent it off to the government of Britain. They said just maybe a couple axes or something to make a home. Hey, our country just got defeated. Everything's all right. So they sent us a couple of axes to kind of live. What? Whatever. Cool. Yeah, and Quebec. We live in Montreal. I don't know how to say it. There's a big cliff here, and there's water. It's not really much to work with. Why do you have to go? Honey, Jimmy's in a better place now. Jimmy's in a better place. He's dead. Jimmy is in a better place. He's dead. He's in a better place. He's dead. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. I'm sorry, but this is all because of the Patriots. It's not my fault our son died. Well, maybe if you could have,
I overfed him. He lived on his fat for those last hours.
What are you telling me, sweetie?
I was worrying because he was getting really thin.
So you fed him what, pig fat?
No.
You fed him the dog! Gilbert! That's where Gilbert went!
And the 2 pigs.
Raw? You fed
fed them raw?
My wife just killed my son, Dr.
No.
Phil. Help us.
No.
Our family is in
No.
danger.
No!
Do you need your puffer, honey?
No! I'm fine!